Mike, do you ever feel like a weird burning sensation in your genitals sometimes?
No, I don't.
Kind of like you have a dick on fire?
Maybe.
It's the Watchers on the Couch. You know what to do, Mike.
Jerkers!
Welcome back to Watchers on the Couch. Today we're discussing episode 5 of season 7, Eastwatch. I'm Tim Pickerel.
I'm Sarah Pickerel.
And I'm Mike Daffron.
So, Eastwatch. The worst titled episode of the entire season.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Should be called Eastwatch next episode.
Watch for Eastwatch.
Yeah,
Because you're going to miss it if you blink. It was a good episode, but yeah, like I was expecting by the title that we were going to see a huge battle happen.
And the opening credits had Eastwatch on it too.
Right.
So, it's like,
Still a good episode. I enjoyed it.
that was just odd though that they did call it that.
But it just led up to it, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's all it was. It was just leading up to this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leading up to Eastwatch.
Right, yeah.
Are you ready for next episode?
Don't worry, we're getting there.
Right.
They need to get there fast. There's only 2 episodes left this season.
Well, I mean, the next one, basically shows them there.
Yeah.
And so.
But the dick
sure
on
we'll see
just
it.
shows you ashes.
Yeah. Randall Tarley and Dick on Tarley, I sent it to you. Is your name Dick on? Really? Hold on, I'll get through it. All right. Dick on Tarley, I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Set them on fire. I can't deal with
Just
it.
your cars.
All right, guys. Did you think that was cruel? Did you not think it was did you think it was totally justified?
Mike?
I just think that I guess I could get her in trouble later with people actually not following her. She used to get people to follow her by choosing. Now they're not choosing. Like cake or death is not,
It's not a choice.
Yeah.
It was for them.
Like, oh, cake for me, please.
I think
Right.
I think one of the differences when she was giving people a choice, she was giving people that she liberated a choice.
Yeah.
It was like slaves and people.
That's true.
And slave armies. She gave a choice to. But
Yeah.
once it comes down to, men in iron armor.
But not the Dothraki. Like those were not slaved men. They chose to follow her because she rose from fire.
And she burned the ones that she didn't agree with.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. So she seems to be sticking true to, what she thinks she's doing. Like, it's justified in her mind. Like, I don't know if we're in Mad King territory yet, because he seemed insane and she seems to be more of like what I would presume to be the Aegon the Conqueror type.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's coming to conquer. So
I don't know if it was really that crazy. I just thought it just seemed like she is maybe going towards a road that's more crazy, a little kind of like Ares, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Ares was really crazy. I mean, there is some justification for what she did.
Mm-hmm.
They were against each other in war,
Right.
So, yeah, I don't really see it as too big of a problem, except for the soldiers seeing how that is, and they could turn on her at any point. Once they get any opportunity, they could turn on
They
her.
could, but I don't think what she did was wrong. I think in any situation, like most people would have done the same, because if you say something and you don't stick by that, then you can be seen as weak, or you can be seen as like somebody who's not a true leader and not decisive.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I think she did the right thing. She says, either stand with me or die.
And if you show weakness in some way, then people won't follow you either.
Right.
In this type of world, you basically have to be feared in a lot of ways to be followed. Now, she has both, where she's freed slaves and they follow her by choice.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think she does have to kind of move on to this particular group and, use fear, I guess.
Yeah.
well, Tyrion and Varys don't seem to like it too much.
Well, they can suck a dick. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that's extreme.
No.
Well,
they
Tyrion
or
will
they
have
could
to
die.
find a different dick. so-
Right. Suck a dick or die, basically.
That's still not a choice. I'm just saying, for me, still not a choice. Just as valid as cake or death. I don't know about Mike. What do you think?
I would totally suck a dick.
I don't even. You don't even have to threaten me with death.
Yeah. You put a dick in front of me, I mean, it goes in my mouth.
Suck a dick, or paper cut. Give me that dick.
As long as it's hard. And if it's not, give us some fermented crab.
Yeah,
Right.
you got to get that fermented crab from Davos.
Nobody wants to suck a flaccid dick.
It's so true.
We haven't been keeping track of the cunt count. We did get one more added to the cunt, like
Yep.
right at the top of the
Right at
show,
the beginning.
which
that's
was
good.
great.
That I think that's a little weird that Daenerys didn't go after either of them. And they're just like, oh, they're gone. Okay.
Well, they went under the water.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, whatever. But it does seem odd.
There was still an army to deal with.
Just seems like lazy story writing.
Does it? They seem to have surfaced pretty far away from them too.
Yeah.
That's true.
And it looked like Jamie had actually drowned because he was spitting up water and everything.
They held their breath for a long time. Where
Yeah.
that current is really flowing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, that's how Theon gets everywhere really fast. Waters move,
I guess.
waters move fast in Westeros.
We didn't see him this episode.
We didn't. There's a few people we didn't see. We didn't see Brienne.
We didn't see the traitor, Miss Sande.
You're still on that, huh?
Yeah.
Now, do you think Missandei was always a traitor, or do you think Jaqen H'ghar replaced Missandei?
Jack and Nakari replaced Miss Sande.
That's what I thought you meant. Otherwise, there's some timelines that wouldn't add up there.
Yeah.
Jon Snow
Okay.
is a person.
As
Yes,
a person.
that's true.
Great transition.
No. We find out some things about Jon Snow this episode, things that we already kind of knew, some things that we suspected, but
He's a dragon whisperer.
Ooh, yeah.
dragons seem to like him, and dragons like Tyrion.
Yeah.
Like the only other two people besides Daenerys that the dragons.
Have other people really got chances, though?
Did Tyrion actually touch a dragon?
I think so.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he touched
got
them.
close and like put his hand out.
I believe so.
I think when he unchained one of them.
Oh, that's right. Well, yeah, he would have had to have touched it then.
Well, he would have
forgot
at
about-
least had to touch the chain, but I'm pretty sure they let him.
Yeah, I forgot about
Touch him.
that.
I think Drogon was just running after him like, itch my face! I don't have arms to itch my face!
I've got small T-Rex arms.
It's so itchy.
He's
Huh.
like, oh, thank you. Oh, that's a bad scratch. Bad itch.
And Daenerys seemed shocked.
Yeah.
that the dragon was allowing some petting,
She's
some
like,
heavy
ooh
petting.
la la. Mm.
He pets dragons.
So
I
weird.
pet dragons. We should pet each other.
No, I was thinking about this on the drive home today. I'm just like, this is so gross because you were talking about the incestuousness of it because she is technically his aunt,
Mhm.
and I was thinking about that, and then I was thinking about what's her name, from Ironborn, the
Yara.
and Euron, and and it's the same situation, uncle and niece, and it's just like, do you think that he actually did something to her? Do you think he actually like messed with her in that way, or do you think he just like chained her up?
Oh, probably just chained her up.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't see him.
He's just crazy. I could see him like just doing something that awful.
I
you
could see him
know?
letting other people, but I don't think he would.
Okay. But anyway, it's the same situation though, because it's like aunt and nephew.
Mhm.
I thought, yeah, uncle and
Yeah.
niece.
So I would be horrified, I think, at this point if they actually did hook up just for that reason.
But
Like,
they don't know.
They don't know, but it doesn't matter. I mean, like, we know.
Are they
As viewers,
Their
when you...
entire family, Daenerys'
Yeah.
entire family is incest people. Like all of them.
Incest people. Incest people.
Come and meet the incest people.
Too many incest people in the kitchen. That's what I gotta say.
I don't know if anybody would get that song.
See, and then you get the two queens who are incesty.
Two queen. Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you would have both of them.
You know, got to
Yeah.
start equaling things out a little bit in this show.
God.
They might as well change the name of the continent to Incesteros. But I'm starting to think they're not going to bang now.
I think they're going to hook up before before they know. And then they're going to be like, awkward.
No, I think
Jorah. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You had an idea.
No, go ahead.
Jorah, give me your freaking grayscale tick.
No, I think that he really loves her. And
He does. She
think-
doesn't care. Like, when he was like, hey, let me serve you, she's like, all right, well, bye.
Whatever.
And then when Jon Snow's like, yeah, I'm leaving, she's like, can't do it.
No, let me
Can't
fight
do
your
it.
face.
All right.
I haven't
fine.
gave you permission. She's like, I don't need your permission, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what he sounded like.
That's how he talks.
Okay. All right.
Doesn't matter. I don't need your permission.
I'm asking you to trust a stranger. Sit on your hands and see what happens.
Oh my God.
What happens?
What happens? Wait out the long night. Yeah, I don't think they're. Yeah, I like. If you asked me 2 episodes ago, it was like, yeah, they're totally gonna bang. Or I guess it was just last episode that I thought, yeah, they're totally gonna bang. But because Eastwatch didn't have any Eastwatch until the end of it, I think everybody's gonna find out before he gets back from Eastwatch.
Do you think that'll stop them from wanting to do it?
Wanting to do it?
Or okay, they just don't want to. They're just like, well, we can't. Let's do it in secret. Let's go in the cave.
Oh my God.
You know how you like caves.
No, I think Jon Snow is too honorable to bang a sibling or a family member.
Am
I?
Sure.
Okay, you guys are gonna leave me on that island?
Anything can happen in the show, all right?
All right. Fuck everything I knew about honor. I'm gonna stick it in my arms.
Jesus.
I like how he's just okay with like Bran and like he'd be like, oh yeah, he saw him. He saw White Walkers.
Right. I thought they were dead. He was like, I
Let's
thought they were
go.
dead. And, no big deal. They're not dead. So cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look into this any further.
No, I'm not even gonna go visit him on
Yeah.
my way back.
He's got more important things to deal with.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because Winterfell
Like,
is out of the way, so
Is
you're
it?
gonna take a boat all the
Is
way
it
up
out
to
of the
Eastwatch.
way?
Yeah, because it's
Yeah, they have to take a ship to Eastwatch.
Oh.
yeah,
okay.
that's a fast way to get there.
All right.
You just go up the coast.
Yeah, they don't have despite the fact that they're moving quickly, it still takes time to get anywhere.
All right.
So yeah, it's
Yeah, I guess it takes time because I mean they're just all over the place.
like Westeros is just like the size of downtown St. Louis.
I feel like it's just the size of an amusement park, like maybe Disney World. You
Yeah.
go from one place to another like really fast.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Westworld.
Yeah.
Westeros World.
Westeros World, exactly. Yeah.
That should be HBO's next show. They do a mashup of Game of Thrones and Westworld.
Oh my God.
And it's just people living out their bang their siblings' fantasies in Westeros World.
Oh my God.
We just started watching Westworld, by the way. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yep.
Have you?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we're on episode 2, and we're really enjoying it. I don't know.
All right, it doesn't matter.
Enough of that.
Jon Snow did say something to Aerys about like, "Hey, you weren't gone long."
No. Yeah.
Like, nope.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think it's different with her because she has a dragon. She can just fly back and forth.
Right.
She should start like her own Amazon company. She can like deliver packages.
She can
She
deliver.
should.
She can deliver unsullied to people.
Oh my God.
The only trade commodity in Westeros is slaves. Well, I guess Westeros doesn't have slaves, but
She can make a lot of money.
Just have to figure out the whole like logistics of that, because then you have like time zones and like how are you going to carry this stuff? You can carry some sort of backpack on Drogon, like to carry all the packages.
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
going to be like Santa Claus and a sleigh?
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
each of the 7 kingdoms has different sales tax, and you got to fucking deal with that shit.
it's a hassle.
Speaking of, Bran's seen the White Walkers. I've seen the White Walkers. Samuel Tarley's seen the White Walkers, and he has not told the Maesters once that he's seen the White Walkers.
Yeah.
He's like, it's like almost like the people that write the show forgot that he killed a White Walker.
No, I thought he did tell him earlier.
Yeah.
And then he did tell him this episode.
I'm pretty sure he did too.
This episode he did. And I thought before he said something to the Grandmaster.
He's like mentioned that they're real, but he has said like, listen, I killed one.
Yeah, I don't know if he said that he's killed one.
and you have to kill it with dragon glass. Like those are things that are worth knowing. I mean, unless I guess they'd think he's crazy and lock him up, but it doesn't seem like.
It totally seems like they would do that though. Because they're just like, oh, there's this boy, he's crippled, and thinks he like knows things about stuff.
Here's this dumb little cripple boy, just like Jenny Oldstone
Right.
and Lodos. Lodos, oh, little dummy.
If there's one thing that we can take away from any fictional or real world, don't trust old white people in mass to make any decisions.
Well, they are scholars, so I think it actually does make sense for them to double check to see if it is real. I get it. That makes sense.
Except they discount the scholars that had wrote the shit down originally.
Yeah, that's true. That they haven't even tried to look. So I could see them wanting to double check the Raven note, but it is weird that they're not looking deeper into what Sam is talking about as far as Dragon Glass and the Long Night.
Yeah. Well, ignorance is bliss, I guess. I mean, if they don't think it's coming, then maybe in their minds it's not actually real. You know?
Or it's like one of those things where, hey, we're going to be dead soon anyway, so who cares what happens to the rest of the world? Like, some other leaders that in the world.
Meh, everyone dies. Everyone dies at some time.
Jesus.
Why not now?
So even Gilly can find stuff in books.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, what about this Ragger guy?
Yeah.
1,587 shits.
Yeah. Oh, and Sam just gives his little baby kid a book. Like, oh, here, kid, tear up this fucking priceless book
Right.
while I'm busy stealing books.
Wipe your ass with this, because that's all these books are
Anybody
good
with
for.
a kid knows that kid's just going to rip the shit out of that book.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
So-
think he cares. Like, he's pretty
Well, yeah,
much...
but-
he had already made up his mind. Like, I'm fucking out of here.
Yeah, but even though he's out of there, doesn't mean like he doesn't care about books and knowledge and understand the importance of books. Mm-hmm. And that's the only way they get knowledge passed down from other generations.
I think he was in a mode of fuck it.
Yeah. I still didn't see the sword.
His sword?
Yeah. I figured you would have probably saw it when he was packing up.
Oh, yeah.
And you didn't see Jorah with the sword either. So you didn't even see Jorah with his sword. So I'm wondering, once they get up there...
They take their swords away?
No, that...
No blades,
No,
bows.
I wonder if Sam actually gave him his sword, but he just didn't say anything. Just like he didn't say, like... Because Daenerys asked him if he found a cure, and he doesn't say who helped him or how, or she doesn't even ask either.
Yeah.
It's like weird.
It's like, well, obviously.
Yeah. No, did you find a cure? Nope. Just thought I'd show back up. Hey, you want to shake hands?
Do I look like a pair of
High five.
Do I look like a pair of crocodile boots? No? Well, I must be okay then.
Yeah. Did it get to your dick?
Yes.
No, it's ribbed. For your pleasure, Daenerys.
Khaleesi.
Yeah. Your grace. Let me grace my dick upon your face.
I wonder if she's immune to
I don't know.
dragon scale or whatever it is. Grayscale.
Well, that would be interesting.
I'm just immune to everything.
Yeah.
And that's how she dies. She thinks she's immune to everything.
I am immortal. Yeah, and John didn't tell... I don't understand. Do you think John was going to tell her that he died and came back like, yeah, I'm kind of a zombie too?
Yeah, I think...
But not a White Walker zombie.
Yeah. No, I don't think he was going to say it like that, but yeah, I think he was going to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked like it.
And you got interrupted.
Yeah.
Now they'll never know.
Well...
Never ever.
Until John comes back from Eastwatch dead and Thorsamir resurrects him.
I don't think he's going to die. I think the Hound is going to die. He's going to save Gendry. Because Gendry's going to die.
Well, then he's not
gonna
going to die. I think, no, I'm still Barrack and Tormund. Those are the two that are going to die.
Tormund can't die. He can't. He's not going to.
Yeah.
I want him to die because he's on my list. He's on my Arya list.
No, he won't.
So, but I don't think he will.
I don't
think Beric will.
I think Brienne and Tormund fall in love,
Nope.
and they make giant babies.
No, that's going to be Jaime and Brienne.
Nope.
Yeah, I think so
No.
too.
No, guys. God.
Speaking of fucking babies.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it.
Oh, yeah.
Do we think she's
Fucking
actually
Cersei.
pregnant, or do we think she's like fucking playing?
I wish
playing love
she
games.
wasn't. I thought she was just playing love games, but right before Jamie walks in,
the guy was there.
Qyburn's in
Yeah.
there and he's like, "Hey, I can give you something," and she's like, "Oh, that won't be necessary." Now that doesn't mean like,
I'm gonna have this incest baby.
yeah, that's what I'm taking it. You know, hey, would you like some Plan B? You know,
Right.
would you like a shmushmorshun?
I've already had a plan, Jamie.
But it would make sense. I actually didn't know what she was talking about at first because she puts her hands like by her crotch. Like, she's like, "We'll defend everything that comes in our way before this." I'm like, "Your pussy?"
I got my dick on.
I was actually literally confused. Like,
Okay.
what? I'm like, I know she's talked about the power of the pussy before with like Sansa and I think other people before. But I was like, that's kind of odd. But
It seems
I was
really
like,
out of place.
Oh, a baby. Stupid.
So John is
Not a bastard.
not a bastard, and he may be the prince that was promised.
I don't know about being the prince that is promised, but he's a legitimate heir to the Iron Throne. Mm-hmm. So that could be a point of contention between Jon and
Yeah, especially
Daenerys.
with all her names and like, you know, I'm the last Targaryen, the only true heir. Like,
Yeah.
She's like, prove it. Oh, Bran, he saw a vision. Vision thing.
And there's a scroll that got ignored.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, well, took our ass.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh, yeah? Are you fireproof?
I want to know. He's probably not, right? Because he's not full-blooded
I
Targaryen.
think he has. I thought he got burned like before.
Like really
In
burned.
in the first episode, first season or second season.
Yeah, but
Yeah, right?
That was before death, right?
Yeah, that's true. She just starts testing people.
Right.
Who else?
Tyrion.
Yep. Oh shit! Everybody's a Targaryen.
Davos.
Oh, he's not. He dead.
Oh. I was so glad that he wasn't going to Eastwatch. It's
Well,
like
he was there, but he's not leaving.
right.
Right? Yeah, he was up
He
there.
wasn't going north.
And everybody's up there just like, oh, haha, the whole gang's here.
Oh yeah,
Yippee.
so I guess Davos could die when the White Walkers overrun
Oh, yeah.
the group that goes
Easily.
north.
Yeah, he's on my list too. I think.
God.
Damn it.
Got a long list.
Well,
Three people.
Yeah.
Like same as everybody.
well,
everybody.
except for one of yours is a wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't count.
You just
Two people in a wolf.
just-
You just threw that one away, basically.
you just have Tormund and Davos and Nymeria.
All right, I want to change Nymeria to the Hound.
Okay. I don't think the Hound's done yet. I still think the Hound has to fight the Mountain.
I don't think it's gonna happen. But I did get off the Gendry boat last time. And hey, he is back.
Well, I guess who else got off the Gendry boat? Gendry.
Yeah.
I thought you'd still be rowing. See that? Because that's an outside. That we broke the fourth wall with that joke.
I don't really like that stuff that much. Like, I don't know.
Those
It's
jokes?
distracting. No, because that's like completely like fan service stuff.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have known that if we didn't bring it up on the show.
Yeah, it would. I think so.
You follow Gendry on Twitter?
Yeah, maybe I want it. It's true.
Fuck this podcast.
Yeah, I guess maybe I want it.
It's totally
Yeah, you're
ruining
right.
the show for you. Shit. Are you going to quit the show too?
Yeah, I don't know if I did the show. I don't know how much I would look into any of that stuff. Maybe.
Mike gets
Okay,
up.
I might listen to other podcasts though.
Mike's having an existential
I
crisis
know.
when it
It's
comes to Game of
horrible.
Thrones right
All
now.
right, anyway. Fucking Clovis. Say your name's Clovis. Hey, everybody, I'm Gendry! Gendry over here, Gendry! You son of a bitch.
It's like, I get that. Like, fuck being Clovis.
Yeah.
Number one, it's a stupid name. It's like, I'll come up with my own name. Thank you
Right.
very much.
Right.
Nobody said, listen, Onion Knight, when it comes to names,
Yeah.
I'll pick my own. But, yeah, I mean, fuck it. Like, he's been hiding from the Lannisters forever and all that shit. So it's like, yeah, man, I'm with my daddy's friend's bastard.
I sure hope that hammer has like some Valyrian steel or some dragon glass in it. And if it doesn't, you better fucking duct tape some dragon glass on it or something.
Well, here's the thing. Like,
Otherwise,
you don't see people fight with hammers in this. Everybody's like, everybody's a swords person. So yeah, you stab something and it still moves. You smash something to a pulp. What's it gonna? I mean, unless they just reinflate.
that's what I'm thinking.
You think they just reinflate?
Yep. And if they're bones, you just knock it, because we've seen kind of skeletons. Mm-hmm. You're just going to knock the skeleton loose, and then the skeleton's just going to magically reform.
The arms are just gonna like start
Yeah.
coming for you.
Yeah, like Evil Dead style or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd watch that.
Yeah. Army of Darkness style.
Right.
They have to have. I mean, you would think that they have to at least have dragonglass with them. Why would 5 people go north of the wall to fight things that only one person can
Jorah
kill?
does put like a box of dragon glass in. I mean, you assume it's dragon glass. He puts it in the boat.
Okay.
So I'm assuming, they took some of that up. Which I also thought was weird that, like, we don't need any Gendry skills with a sword like that. Well, we do need someone to help make some fucking dragon glass weapons. I think he could probably help us out with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he wants to fight instead. Yeah. So this is why the Night King's going to win. Like, everybody's going to just fucking die.
Need some dragon glass, like, spears. How about some fucking dragon glass arrows? Oh, who would have thought? How about, like, just a bunch of dragon glass shards, and then you just dump them in a trebuchet, and then you just launch those, and just keep launching them.
Well, it depends on how much dragon glass you have. Cause
Game over.
Depends on how many there are and how much dragon glass you have. Same with arrows.
You saw that cave. There's plenty in there.
Yeah, but you need time to mine all of it.
Apparently, they got plenty of time. That army was moving really slow compared to every other damn army in this show.
Well, it's cold.
Yeah. So cold, it slows down time.
And I'm a big fan of how much the Night King hates birds. Like, all those ravens are flying by and he just goes, man, fuck birds. And they all die.
I just like how Bran's scared of him, like every time like looks at him. She's like, good, Night King.
He still looks like a blue Darth Maul.
Yeah.
And now that I can see your birds, I know where your birds came from, so I know where I'm going.
Yeah. Pretty much. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, Gendry did finally come back. Pretty sweet, I guess. Just for him to die next episode, but whatever. I know I just said he wasn't going to die, but I changed my mind just now.
Okay.
He's going to die.
Gendry. Yeah, I mean, at this point, since we can't even add Gendry to the kill list for the season, we're way too late for it.
I'm just thinking about his hammer, and now that's totally changed my mind about him dying. I think he's going to die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I really hope Jorah has that sword.
I don't think he does. They would have addressed it. They would have shown it.
Yeah, I don't see why Jorah would have Sam's sword.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Sam doesn't want it.
Brienne has a Valyrian steel sword, doesn't
That's
she?
what I was just going to say. Like, and Jon knows. Does he even know Valyrian steel kills? Or did you just think, I am the best? Like,
I've got a good sword.
yeah. Like, I just know how to slice them right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe that is what he thinks, because at Dragonstone, he's like, I'm the only one who knows how to fight him. Or, like, okay.
I'm the best.
All right. You could really tell anybody how to fight him. You stab him with some dragon glass.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works. Yeah, that's all the information you need. Fight him like anybody else, just with dragon glass.
Well, if they have a bunch of dragon glass, then Gendry can just like tape some to his hammer.
That's what I was saying.
Just take it
Smashy,
on there.
smashy.
Let's just make some throwing stars too. You know, that'd be cool.
They should they should make spikes on their armor of dragon glass and like bear hug.
Yes. See, now we're getting creative.
Mike and I have already decided that we could rule Westeros. Like we discovered that with whatever our last theory was that I don't remember.
Make some dragon glass gloves. You know, like kickboxer style.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where you
Give
dig
them
your hands in
Steven
the grass.
Seagal.
Yeah. You would take all of them out.
So speaking of Winterfell, I'm starting to agree with Mike that Baelish isn't going to die.
Yeah, I don't think so either. No, who do you think? Do you think Arya? Do you think Baelish is getting the upper hand, or do you think Arya is playing a game and she actually knows that he's playing the game with her?
No, I think
But she's not even using any faces to spy on him, which I think is the crazy part. She could be spying on him with somebody else's face, and then Baelish would have no clue. Is she really that dumb not to use faces? I mean, I guess all the Starks are freaking idiots.
Yeah,
so.
they're all kind of dumb.
Yeah,
It's like you want them to win, but at the same time, man, fucking dipshits.
okay, and if not, then so she's gonna go to Sansa and be like, "You said this note, you blah blah blah,"
Yeah.
and then she's gonna be like, "No, I didn't. I was forced to." Blah blah blah.
No, what's going to happen is she's going to rip Sansa's face off, take her face, and then kill Baelish with it.
Kill Baelish with the face.
Yes, with the face.
Not wearing the face.
Wearing the
Just,
face.
I'm going to choke you with the face.
You do hear Arya in the next one like saying something about, "Are you scared? What are you scared of?" or something like that.
Bears.
So she could be, yeah,
I'm scared of bears. Big angry bears.
she could be threatening Sansa. I don't know, or is she threatening
be.
Baelish?
I think they're gonna milk the sister rivalry, and that's I think Baelish is because like we said, like every Stark is a moron.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Baelish is the one playing Arya.
Man, I really hope it's the other way.
And then Arya's gonna get killed.
No.
No,
Yep.
She's not.
no way.
She's going to be the last
It's
Stark
Arya. It's
standing.
gonna be Arya or Sansa.
This season?
Yeah.
I don't think either of them will die.
No, I think it's one. There's one of three of them are going to die this season for sure.
Well, it's not going to be Bran. It's not going to be Bran.
I'm gonna say
Right.
it might be Bronn. He might get punished, which would be real fucked up.
Bronn better leave. Bronn needs to hightail it out of there.
Yeah. And Cersei, what the fuck? She's like, "Don't ever betray me." I didn't betray you.
I
Yeah,
told
I
you
know.
what
I
fucking
didn't
happened.
Yeah, and I didn't even know what was happening.
Yeah.
Like, I went to go train.
She's fucking crazy.
Well, this is why Jaime's gonna betray Cersei.
yeah.
Like, well, you just sealed it this time.
Yeah. Do you think he'll wait until she has the baby?
Well, here's
Jaime's gonna
the thing.
kill her and her baby. Stab her right in the belly.
No more of that. That's terrible.
That's why
That's lazy story
He's
writing.
gonna push her down a flight of steps.
No.
I think Cersei's probably gonna end up killing herself at some point. Like, I don't think
Is she gonna pull a Tommen?
No, I think she's like she'll probably like just like Harry carry herself with a.
What if she
Knife.
stabbed herself in the stomach to kill the baby first? Oh, what a shitty person. What a shitty person.
What if she had? What if she has?
That got dark.
What if she has a dwarf baby?
Oh.
How would you tell? The dwarf baby's still a baby until it stops growing.
I don't know. I'd have to look that up. Can you tell a baby is a dwarf baby?
I think you can because
I would
it's
think you could.
smaller probably than an average baby.
You'd probably have still
Maybe
smaller
has-
limbs, right?
Maybe the
I
than a normal baby.
head
I would think
shape's
so.
different.
I do
Yeah.
not want to proceed with this line of questioning any longer because none of us know what the fuck we're talking about.
Okay.
I bet you can tell. We can move on now.
Oh man! If you're a dwarf,
Look, we're just speculating here. It's not like
we're
I'm
speculating.
not saying anything bad.
No,
I'm
I
just curious if
wasn't
you can
either.
tell. I think you could probably tell. Okay, anyway, we
I
got
could
sidetracked. We go back to Winterfell because we're talking about Arya.
Uh,
Face off.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the sisters will actually reconcile? And
Yeah, I do.
like they've never really liked each other.
No, but I think they'll come to an understanding.
They'll come to an understanding that like Baelish needs to go, probably.
Fuck yeah.
Hopefully.
Bastard's gonna die.
Unless
Next episode.
Baelish really knows, because like all Baelish does is play the game. Like nobody plays the game better than him, with the exception of maybe Varys.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both the best at it.
I don't know.
Arya, where she found that note. Oh, no. Don't stick your fingers in there. No. That's Baelish's little fuckhole, man.
Baelish fucks the side of his Winterfell
Oh
mattress.
my god.
Thinking of Sansa. Like, oh, I found this gooey note. What do you say about this gooey note, Sansa?
He was only in there for a minute.
That's all it takes when he's thinking of Sansa.
Lady Stark, thanks you for service. He's already wrapping it around the note around his dick.
Oh my god.
Oh, your grace.
Oh, we are fucked up people.
That's what people had to do back then.
Oh, did they have
Yeah,
to do
back
that back then? Back in the day.
Back in the day, all you could do was fuck a mattress.
Pretty much. They didn't have, like, flashlights.
Oh, god.
Didn't they?
Who knows?
Back then. I still like it's back
I
then.
was like saying that.
You know, back in the days of dragons and wooden dildos.
Yep. Days of Grey Worms. Grey Worm strap-ons.
No Theon this episode either.
No Theon.
He was like asking if people would help get his sister back, and I don't think anybody.
No one cares.
Fuck it.
Where's he just moping around?
Where did they go?
I don't know. We didn't see Euron either, so he's just fucking. He's everywhere, everywhere.
Just making the rounds.
I'm surprised, like John didn't get stopped by them. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're going to Eastwatch. Euron stopped them.
Euron's boat has the Night King on it. He's ferrying him over.
Yeah, just let me bring him to you.
So, this is a potentially new segment called "What the Fuck, Fans."
Okay.
This article was sent in to us by Chris, who did not send us a minute. But he did send us this.
Chris, you need to send a minute. We missed your minute.
Yeah, it was really sad this episode.
This episode was a total downer without the Chris Nays minute. No, he sent in this article from the Nerdist website. Loving Game of Thrones isn't a good enough reason to adopt a husky.
What?
Apparently, because of the cultural impact of Game of Thrones, a lot of people are adopting huskies. But also, it like falls into the same realm of adopting
a Dalmatian, like right after like 101 Dalmatians, or
I was going to say a rabbit at Easter.
At Easter, yeah.
There's a high abandonment rate of huskies
Oh my god.
because people buy pets because they see them on TV and think it's a good idea.
This happens all the time. This happened when 101 Dalmatians came on. This does happen around Easter with the bunny rabbits and then chicks.
Okay.
And people were getting all like these little tiny like pigs when there was fucking pig movies out.
Babe.
I don't know, Babe.
That'll do, pig.
Yeah. I mean, it just.
But huskies, there's wolves in the show, not huskies.
Well,
right, but they kind of look like huskies. Kind of look like.
I guess.
What?
A little bit. Yeah. What about like an Alaska Malamute?
That's another one that they've mentioned. It's like similar breeds.
Just whatever. Okay, I see.
Huskies, Malamutes, and similar breeds in disproportionately high rates.
God, that's so fucking stupid.
And then the dogs become a ghost.
Yeah,
Just
no
abandon
shit.
them.
People aren't holding on to their dogs for very long. A recent article by the Dodo reports that over the past 6 years, shelters across the country have been observed an upswing in abandoned and surrendered huskies. The thought of abandoning a pet may feel abhorrent, but the given reasons for abandonment are apparently plentiful. According to canine behaviorist Brooke Bretschker, who works as an admissions counselor at the Bronx-based branch of animal care centers in New York City. People have many motivating factors when surrendering their dogs to a shelter, chief among them money, behavioral issues, and threats of eviction. That aside, Breschinger thinks that it's more often than not boils down to people not thinking through their decision to adopt in the first place.
No shit.
No shit.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, what the fuck, fans?
Bunch of dummies.
You wanna do something meaningful? You want to adopt something? Adopt a bastard.
Yeah.
How about that? How about that?
Get grayscale. Yeah. Find a cure for something, you know? Like, there you go.
Just do something productive that's not abandon a poor fucking
Because we
animal.
are... Well, never mind. Yeah, do something productive. Do something that is... That, you know, donate to a rescue. Donate to that... To the Husky whatever organization that takes in all these dogs that get abandoned because their owners are shitheads that...
Or take
then the shelter just has to Dracarys them.
Right.
I'm gonna fucking cry. This is so horrible.
Here's what you do. If you're thinking about adopting a dog that without like really thinking it through, take the money that you're going to put towards that adoption of a wolf-looking dog and just donate it to a fucking wolf sanctuary. How about that? That's me. Okay, now I'm gonna get off my high horse.
Or punch yourself in the potatoes.
Just punch yourself in the potatoes.
That's how you feel.
Yeah.
Just trying to think of what other kind of things.
Or just
like,
let us punch you in the potatoes.
Yeah. Come on down here. We won't pay for your airfare, but you come around here and we'll punch you in the potatoes, and we will put it on our YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. And then we'll put the uncensored potato punching on our Patreon page, and that'll be available to our Patreon members.
Just think through decisions, guys. Just take a minute. Just step back from what you're thinking about doing, and don't do it right away. Just think about what if I got fucking evicted from my house because I have this huge ass animal. What if I got this tattoo and it looks like shit? You know, it's just like just take a minute. Just breathe. Okay?
What if I did fuck my sibling?
Yeah. Just think about the consequences of your actions for one fucking minute. Just 1 minute. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, I think that's a good place to I think that's it's a strong opinion. The idea that you're not thinking through an adoption of a big fucking dog. It's like, because you have to get in the car and you have to drive somewhere and then you have to fill out the paperwork and all kinds of shit that goes along with that. There should be some point in time it's like, is this really a good idea? But apparently most people must not have that.
yeah, you know, that's not going to change anything.
It's not. And
Because people are just going to be, yup.
I'm going to do what I want to do.
that's a cool looking dog. I want to be like Jon Snow. Because I know nothing
People could always
about
have,
responsibility.
people could always have good intentions, and then shit does happen. But
No, you know.
a lot of people do make bad decisions.
Yeah, that's true, but most people are just cunts.
Oh, cunt count. There are a lot of cunts in the world.
Yeah.
All right, next episode.
Next on.
The Dick on Next on.
Will actually be Eastwatch
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
or beyond Eastwatch.
Recent Eastwatch Part 2. Eastwatch Reloaded.
Yeah, or Eastwatch Part 1, basically.
Yeah. I don't know what the actual title of it is.
Yeah, I forgot what it is. Yeah, I don't remember.
But it is the penultimate episode of the season, which means that's the one where the big battles always happen, and that's the one where we get our shocking deaths.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Last year it was 1-1.
Are we going to see a Hodor?
A White Walker Hodor?
I hope so.
A Wide Walker, as Chris calls him,
A Wide Walker.
because he's so big.
So mean.
He's not saying he's fat. He's saying he's like literally a big guy.
I'm saying he's fat. He's a fat guy. Big deal. Doesn't mean I'm saying anything bad about him being fat, but he's fat.
You know,
All right.
Hodor's an
Visual observation.
All
I'm
right.
fat, so it's okay.
You know Hodor's an actual DJ?
Oh, yeah?
The guy that plays Hodor.
Oh,
is the
yeah.
real
I did
DJ.
know that. Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
He's the real DJ 3i.
Son of a bitch.
Mike, you've got 2 weeks to get your fucking rap song together.
No, Bran does. I've been pushing him to try to get it done.
Yeah.
He's a little slow. He's busy green seeing.
Man.
So
It's fun.
he's practicing his green scene.
So yeah,
he's watching too many boobs all the time. I mean, you saw him when he came. He wasn't looking at the Ravens, you know. Mm-hmm. When he came out of the green scene, he came in his pants. He's like, need to send Ravens. Oh, I didn't know you're there. What are you looking at me?
Fuck birds.
Yeah.
So yeah, we hear Arya doing some narration. So she's gonna face down someone. Don't know who that is. Then we see that shit's gonna go down beyond the wall. Beric's gonna get his flaming sword on.
Yep.
Which will be fun to see him cut up some people with a flaming sword before he dies.
Again.
Wonder, do you think Daenerys is gonna come up there and save him?
That's a good question.
You think he would? She would?
Yes.
Well, if she's willing to offer terms to Cersei to, like, basically have a ceasefire to deal with the White Walker threat, then it is feasible. However, what that's going to mean is the White Walkers are going to kill a dragon,
Yeah.
and then there's going to be a White Walker dragon.
I don't think any dragons are going to die this season.
How would a White Walker kill a dragon?
So White Walkers can kill everything.
A giant with a giant bow and arrow.
Or a big...
We have seen a giant with a giant bow and arrow too. A dead one, White Walker one.
The Night King can kill birds with a look.
Yeah.
Oh.
He can just scare a dragon. Just look at him. Brr!
Wow. That's scary. That's really freaky.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Tyrion's going to die.
Tyrion's not going to be flying the dragon.
Yes, he is. He's going to get on a dragon.
Not in this season.
Maybe not in this season, but maybe next season.
That's the other thing. Like, they have to... So we have one episode left after that.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think the whole Lannister King's Landing storyline is going to go beyond this season?
Yes.
Fuck me, man. That's something they need to wrap up quick. Because if there's only one more season after this, rumor has it that episode or that season's only 6 episodes.
Next season only 6?
I think so.
See, they kind of lied to us too. I thought these episodes were going to be like much longer, like hour and 15 minutes or longer. They're not really that long. One of the episodes was the shortest episode that they've ever had.
Yeah, but a lot of the, like, consecutively, these still have been the longest episodes.
Yeah.
Because hardly any of the previous episodes went over an hour, and now with the exception of that one.
I don't think any of them this season have gone over an hour.
According to the runtime on
HBO.
but
the runtime has. I mean, are you including actual scenes? Because you have to include the minute of preview, 2 minutes of previously on, another minute of the credits,
but
intro credits. You gotta include the credits at the end. You gotta include the next on. You have to include the double D's talking.
The double D's,
that's about 10 minutes there.
No, just feel
I mean the whole thing, like everything, is at least 10 minutes.
But those runtimes still apply to all the previous episodes too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, since I've been watching on HBO now, like.
Yeah.
They've all been less than an hour for the most part, except for the finales that have usually gone. And
the finales like last 2 episodes sometimes.
Isn't like the finale for this episode supposed to be like 90 minutes?
Yeah, that's what I heard. It was something like that.
Because that'd
be sweet.
That was the one where when Arya finally, like when it ends with Arya getting on the ship to Braavos, that was like a 90-minute episode. That was season 4's finale, I think. So
okay.
Because if
no, because season 4 she was with the Hound, but
until
then,
the end.
I don't remember. Yeah, it probably was then. Yeah, you're right.
Because she was at the House of Black and White when we started the podcast.
Correct.
So yes, but yeah, if like the next season's only going to be 6 episodes, either this whole this has just been a big long cock tease for the White Walker battles. That's really going to only be like 1 to 2 episodes, like at the very end, which I think is going to be a ripoff. Like I think the entire last season should be the war with the White Walkers.
I think it could be. I really don't think it's going to be. I think there's going to be a lot of disappointment because of how fast they're going to be moving, and I don't know. I don't know. I just hope they don't fuck it up. You know, like
yeah.
having to be rushed, because this could have been easily 3 more full seasons. I think
3.
Yeah.
In addition to what we're
No, like including this season. So basically, you know,
So-
this season could have been a full one,
Right,
and then
so
2 more
they could have
full
had
seasons after this. I
one
think
in-
they could have done that.
Oh,
But hey,
yeah.
you know, I'm not running the show, so
No. I mean, I think the fans would like it stretched out as long as possible because it's just so well done. But yeah, I mean, you get to a point where it's just like you're coming to the end of the story.
yeah.
You know.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm about ready for it to be over.
No, yeah, I'm okay with it because we've talked about it before, and you know, it's and the season hasn't been bad. It had, you know, the only thing is just like, oh, everybody's moving around real, you know, weird, like super fast, and I can't believe how's Euron here and he's there, and then, you know, so. But as long as you know, take a lot of that away and you're okay, you know, okay with that, then really it's been actually a pretty damn good season.
It's been a great season. And yeah, like I said last week, that episode was probably one of my favorite of the entire series, with the exception of probably the season 4 finale. Although last season's finale was really good too.
Yeah, it was.
Season before that one, nope. That's the one that Mike hated.
Maybe I like it now.
We'll have to go back and rewatch. Oh, that
There
was
are
something.
times I go back and watch like an episode, and actually I feel way different about watching it again.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And I'm like, oh, I'm not watching that again because I hated it, or you know, I remember this kind of being shitty, and you know.
Yeah.
One of the things Sarah and I were talking about this past week was, since we started the podcast at season 5, before season 8 starts, we watch all the seasons again, or at least up through season 4, to backfill as we wait for the final season, and like give our just to compare it, like see how far they've come before the end of the journey type thing.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. We could even well, it depends on how many episodes we want to do and how often. Like we could
Watch 2 or 3 or 4, or
Yeah, I
what were
wouldn't
you know,
we
like
wouldn't do
watch
it.
one season 1 and then do an episode, or half a season 1 an episode, half a season 1 do an episode.
Yeah, I'd be fine
something
with
like
any of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't be like, let's do one for every episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Just because one, we might not have that much time
Yeah.
if there's a year between. If there's more than a year between, because they were rumoring that it probably wouldn't be on. It couldn't be. They said that it was possible that the last season wouldn't be on the air until 2019. So in that case, we have plenty of time.
Oh god, that's really fucking suck if it's not on next year.
Oh, I know, but that probably is the case because I mean, you saw how far back, because it should have been
Yeah.
February or something like that it came out, and it was actually July.
It usually
so,
comes out in the spring,
Yeah.
around April.
So anyway, I mean, it was still late,
It's way late.
so I could see next season being much later because they haven't even started production on that yet, right?
As far as I know, they haven't.
Right.
What?
I told Tim though, I'm like, if I get, can I tell this story? Is that
Yeah,
okay?
I don't care.
Yeah, okay. If I get really sick, let's say I'm on my deathbed sick, and I know I'm gonna die before the next season comes out. I need you guys to
get the double
I
Ds
need to know what's
and-
gonna happen.
All right.
So let's just make that happen.
Me too. I'll say the same thing.
Okay.
It's-
All right.
yeah.
Tim is not a fan of this idea. Okay, I'll say what you
You can
said.
find
It
out
was
and
really
have
good.
You can say what I said.
He's just like, I'm not going to do that. Or I'm not going to be there when they tell you. He's like, you're not going to ruin my life twice. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't saying I'd be there. I was going to say I'd get them.
Right.
Like,
Right.
the best part was she didn't understand what twice meant.
Yeah. I didn't know what he meant by it. I was just like, what are you talking about? He's like, you're ruining my favorite show and you're dying. It's like, oh, yeah.
Oh no, he didn't mean dying. He meant get married.
Oh. Huh.
Oh,
Wow.
Funny. He has jokes, huh? He got jokes.
Yeah. So.
Whoa! Thanks for listening.
We got t-shirts. I got a t-shirt.
Yeah, you
Mike
did
got
get
his
a
t-shirt.
t-shirt. And we actually do have extras that might go up on the website for sale.
Yeah,
if
Onyx
people
Edge
want 'em.
t-shirts. We have a handful of extras. We'll have to go through our inventory and we have to send out the pre-orders that we actually have. But yeah, I guess in a week or maybe 2 weeks we'll have what few shirts that we have available up on the website. In the meantime, check out onyxedgestudios.com for more information about the other podcasts on our network. And then as far as we're concerned, you can find us on watchersonthecouch.com. And also, if you'd like to support the show, why don't you do your shopping on Amazon using our link, watchersonthecouch.com/Amazon. That would be cool. And like I said, you can get some cool Game of Thrones Funko Pops. They actually have a new line for 2017 that's out now.
Cool.
So you can even get yourself a 1/1.
No way.
You can get a big old 1/1 Funko Pop.
Do they have Jorah pre and post op?
I don't think they do. They have a pre-op Jorah.
Okay.
Oh, you mean grayscale Jorah? They don't have
Yeah.
a grayscale Jorah, to my knowledge.
All right.
But we'll look. Do we want to buy a shit ton of Game of Thrones Funko Pops? 'Cause we can. They actually have the full. They don't have baby Drogon either. They got full grown Drogon.
Wow.
Oh, sweet. You can
That'll be much
get one and
scarier.
then play in your own camera going Drakara.
Right.
Dragon fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Put in your own little puppet show.
All right, so yeah. So also check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/WatchersOnTheCouch. Make sure you also check out our Onyx Edge Studios podcast listener group, where Mike shares his crazy.
Sometimes
fan-
I'll have to put some up. I haven't put it.
Crazy
I didn't put it
fan
up
theories.
last week. I might not the week before either. Got a little lazy on that. I did have them written down. I just didn't put them up.
Mm.
Yeah.
You've been working on that rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I was somewhat right about Tarly. I was like, he's not going to bend the knee and he's going to get burned alive. But I thought he'd get burned alive while Dickon watched.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, no, Dickon, no! I can't laugh about your name anymore.
Right.
Well, no, you can laugh about his name forever.
I just want one of my theories to come right. So if you're looking for theories that are going to come true, yeah, that's not the theories I make.
Okay.
Except for his Masande is Jaq and Hagar.
Yeah.
Jury's still out on that one.
Maybe we'll see you next episode.
Yep. Yeah, so I guess until next time, I'm Tim Pickerel.
I'm Sarah Pickerel.
And I'm Mike Daffron.
And now our watch is ended. Until next week. Drakkar!
That's so stupid.
I'm Jon Snow, and I'm good with dragons.
Set my face.